All right, welcome in. We're doing another one of those little personality quiz things. I like those videos because they're easy to do. It's just me, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not much effort. It allows people to learn a little bit of my personality. Sometimes just a, content machine. I'm also a person, believe it or not, with interests and hopes and dreams. And I think people forget that sometimes, YouTubes aren't just, we're not just a bot, not just running an algorithm. We have real lives too outside of, just uploading content. But I try to let a little of myself show through these things. And plus it's just fun to do. And there's a lot we can choose from. We made what's Smash or Pass? What is this? Oh, anyways, you still Joe Biden can get what is that? We're definitely gonna play that. Um and but listen, might do multiple ones. What this is a Fox News one? What the fuck? Why'd they do that? Wait, what? Like, isn't Fox's average viewer like 75? There's no way they're taking these quizzes. All right. Okay, here we go. What do you do for fun? So I can only pick one? I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But they look like check boxes, though. Like, I can't pick. Oh, no, I shouldn't be fucking around. Okay, that's okay. Okay. What do you do for fun? I'm gonna say, of these, it's got to be sports or read a book. I think I like them equally. But I feel like if I do sports, they're going to give me. Didn't Ford play football? Gerald Ford. Somebody played football, like a big college. It was like they were a star, weren't they? Pretty sure Ford played a little ball. But I feel like there was somebody else, like a president from a really long time ago, that was like a football star, like legit star. Maybe it was Ford. Anyways, I'm gonna say I don't want to get him, so I'm gonna pick a read a book. I feel like the pigeonhole you with a lot of these answers. What would be your job out of all of these? Okay. Of these, I would probably pick. I'm trying to think of what I would enjoy the most. Probably lawyer. Dream vacation. It's like African Safari will give you Teddy Roosevelt. He was a conservationist. The beach. Richard Nixon went to the beach, but he wore a suit to the beach. Weird fact about him. I think everybody did back then. Well, no. Swimsuits have been around since like the 30s here when they got popularized. But Nixon was just a weird dude. They said he wore a suit at home alone, which is that's crazy. Like, and I understand wanting to look nice, but there's nobody's gonna see you. Like, why? He was a weird dude. All right. He was like the opposite of I'm weird, but he would not open up to his friends or people that weren't his friends. Yeah, like very few close friends. Like he would not open up to people. I like doing that. I don't want to be like here all buttoned up and I'm saying a lot. Okay, anyways, dream vacation. I haven't done content in a few days. I'm just excited to be back. Okay, it's gotta be out to the countryside. That sounds relaxing. What's your favorite presidential style accessory? That's gonna be Lincoln. A lot of presidents wore glass. The model or monocle? Um, is it glasses as I wear them? What would you order from the White House kitchen? Now we're getting into the real stuff. These are the real questions that nobody's asking. Um, like it's weird that coffee is it's a drink. Like give me like ooh honey roasted ham. My mouth is literally watering. Look at this shit. I would say fish. What's your sign? Scorpio. There's been fun fact about that. There's been more Scorpio presidents than any other sign because we don't give a shit. Pick your presidential pet. Um, gotta be dog. What best describes your personality? Dog. Um, negative Nelly. I mean, very charismatic talker. You gotta be that, right? I'm a YouTuber and I'm successful. Only 22.17% of people ever reach 500 subscribers. So I do what 78% of people can't do. Obviously, I gotta be a pretty charismatic talker or people wouldn't subscribe. As president, what global destination would you visit? Okay, this is fun. Definitely not Moscow. Uh, Out of these, I think I'd like to see Spain. Who would be your vice president? Oh, that's a fun question. Not your enemy. That's the Machiavellian route. Like you want to neutralize somebody. I've always said you want to neutralize your political enemy, make them your vice president because that is the most boring job in the. I'm not gonna say unconsequential because the president gets shot or gets shot, they die or in general or become incapacitated. The VP will obviously take over. So that's literally their only. No, no, no. They cast a tie-breaking vote in the Senate as well. That's literally their only jobs. Vice president is a joke. I bet JD Vance wishes he was still in the Senate. But you actually be doing things. You actually you have power. But that I think about that a lot though. Your enemy will be a good vice president unless you like just don't want them to don't want to elevate them or but it's a good way to neutralize them. Anyways, your dog. I'm gonna say out of these, like none of these answers really make that much sense to me. Like, why can't it just be somebody who agrees with you politically? Which I could do that, or maybe I'd run with like a conservative, or I don't know. There's lots of choices you can make for VP. That would be a tough fucking decision. Like if I ever ran, that would like putting the VP would probably be the decision I've ever put the most time into in my life, the most time and thought into. That's crazy. It is very it's important for the president, but for the nation as a whole, they don't do much. But I'm gonna say I know there's a long-winded way of getting this. I'm gonna say out of these, your best friend, I guess. Yeah, JFK. You know what? That's my favorite president. So there you go. I agree. I agree. All right, now we're gonna do the no. We're gonna say the smash or pass over last. Let's do a Fox News presidential quiz. Wait, where is it? Okay, there it is. Let's go, baby. If you're, it's your day off. How are you spending it? Okay, there we go. You say out of these, reading, reflecting, and writing in your journal. You're faced with a big challenge. What's your approach? It's got to be the first one. Like I don't even want to know the other choices. You got to stay calm, plan carefully, and act decisively. I don't care what anything else is. That's the only option. What is your favorite way to travel? Okay. It's got to be walking through nature, taking time to think. I need Teddy Roosevelt for this one, I feel like. My favorite Republican president. Choose a historical moment you'd love to witness. Okay, now you're speaking my language. Really, it's none of these, but I guess it's space race. What's your go-to snack? Apples and milk sounds good here. Why do I never do that? Apples and milk. I've never eaten that together. Ooh, it's gotta be now. Well, maybe steak. Who's the jelly bean president? Reagan? I think he had jelly beans. I want the steak. How's a steak a snack, by the way? It's not a fucking snack. It's a whole meal. What's your dream home like? Okay. Pretty sleek and mild with the latest amenities. Which animal best represents your personality? Because like when I say the amenity thing, like I can't like lie to myself and say that I don't love all this technology. Whether I love it or not, I'm addicted to it, and I'd probably need like a smart. Which animal best represents your personality? Hmm. It's gotta be the owl. What's your signature outfit? I don't care about fashion. I want the cowboy hat. It's gonna be Reagan though. But I want to wear a cowboy hat. If I were president, I'd wear a cowboy hat because it would actually make sense for me. I'm from the South. I'm from Tennessee. Reagan's from California. Him wearing a cowboy hat. I understand it's like ranching culture out there, but come on, we don't associate cowboy hats with California. We associate with the South. Like George W. Bush wearing a cowboy hat made sense. I think who else wore a cowboy hat? Lots of presidents wore cowboy hat. Obama wore a cowboy hat made no sense. I like Southern presidents wearing cowboy hats. Okay, I got Abraham Lincoln. That makes sense. Lincoln, Kennedy, I got some great presidents. All right, just smash or pass now. And by the way, for this hotness thing, I put up a whole I can't scroll. Okay, I put up a whole thing the other day, a 20-minute tier list. I ranked every president by hotness. Not joking. Somebody named Astral Flick requested that. few months ago, and I gave him like 10, but I went back and just did the whole list a few days ago. Like, I'll do anything. And these little tier list quizzes, this shit is just fun. It's different from what I usually do. Just letting loose doing bullshit. I love this. Smash or pass. Okay, let's go. I became president before there was even a White House. All right, George Washington was a smash. What? 79% pass? Wow. I lived to be 90, which for my time was unheard of. Is it Benjamin Franklin? You know the president though. Who is that? Oh, it's John Adams. There's right there. Uh let's see. Pass. 94%. Are he's gonna get smashed? Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta say smash on Jefferson. I didn't like anything. They call me the father of the Constitution. James Madison, smash. I love the Constitution. This is terrible, bro. Every president gets his pass. Like, why are we even doing this? I know like old presidents don't look great, but come on, be open minded here. I was once a law president of Thomas Jefferson before I served as fifth president of the United States. James Monroe, smash. I'm just smashing everybody. Nepotism runs deep in my fam. My father was the second president, John Adams. Pass. I was responsible for the forced removal. Oh, pass. All I need to see was forced removal of indigenous. I'm one of the original founders of the Democratic Party. Pass. I'm kind of a forgetful president, but I was the old. I should have looked at what Jackson got. Yeah, yeah. It should be the highest. I was at only 89%. He did the Trail of Tears. I'm kind of a forgetful president, but I was. Is that Zachary Taylor? William Henry Harrison, the oldest president to assume the U.S. presidency until Reagan. It was smash on that. Is he gonna do all the presidents? I was the first U.S. president to serve without being elected to office. Pass. I've known. I've known for my love of Andrew Jackson. Pass. I served in the U.S. Army for nearly 40 years before becoming president. Smash. That's Zachary Taylor. I tried to maintain peace between North and South by instating the compromise. I don't like the compromise of 1850. Pass. No compromise with slave owners. I was a hiding back in my day. Franklin Pierce. Smash, baby. I wonder if, I'm curious now if that caption contributed to him having such a high smash. They had to. I was the last president before the Civil War started. Pass. He didn't. I was the okay, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give Lincoln a smash. Yeah, 71%. I figured that would be like people. Yeah, I think Lincoln's high because he objectively is like 6'5", tall, dark, and handsome. And his picture went away. Sadly, I was the first U.S. president to ever be impeached. Yeah, yes, Johnson for my state embarrassment. Pass. I was like, oh, Ulysses S. Grant. Smash. I was president during the Reconstruction era. Pass. I served 9 times in the House of Representatives. James Garfield didn't Garfield get shot? Or no. He died like early on in his presidency. Pass. I became the 21st president after Garfield was okay, he did get assassinated. Uh Chester Arthur, pass. I was president twice, but not back to back. Fool Grover Cleveland. I was president twice, but oh well, that's like what Trump did. Pass for that reason. I'm grandson of a former president and great grandson of a founding father, Benjamin Harrison. Pass. Or excuse me, smash, smash, smash. What am I saying? I was president during the Spanish American War. William McKinley got shot. Pass. I like presidents who don't get shot. I was a big conservationist who was responsible for the okay, yeah, Roosevelt passed. Damn it, I keep getting the words. Smash, damn it. Smash is the good one. Famously once got stuck in a bad Taft. Pass. I don't like fat people. I led the US in World War I and later won a Nobel Prize. Oh yeah. Yeah, Woodrow Wilson, smash. And he's gonna get a high passer standards because he was a racist. I don't care. Thanks to me, the US got his I just said that. We can do unsubscribe. See ya. Thanks to me, the U.S. got its first budgeting process. William Harding, smash. I was president during the Roaring Twenties, pass. There's okay, famous Dan Hoover, pass. He was a horrible president. I served a whopping. Oh yeah, FDR, smash. Wait, FDR got 77% pass, bro. Man, people had no respect for this guy. Are you crazy? He was president 4 times. I don't care what he looked like. He got through World War II. Smash, damn it. It was my decision to draw. Okay, yeah, for that reason, Truman, I'm going to pass. I'm responsible for the creation of the highways and interstates. Eisenhower, smash. Oh, Kennedy, I don't have to read it. He's usually get the highest percentage. Aside, like, OBJ's gonna get high pass percentage. I'm gonna say smash. He's one of my favorite presidents. Watergate scandal was during my presidency. Pass. Come on. Apart Nixon, I guess we are doing all the presidents, by the way. Apart Nixon during the Watergate scandal, pass for that reason alone. I'm known for a consistent humanitarian episode of my life. Oh hell yeah, smash on James Carter. I was once, I was one of the most popular. Yeah, pass. Damn, even Reagan got a high pass percentage. I think people like Reagan. Yes, not on this. Okay, I was president during the Civil War. Okay, I like George H.W. Bush, but we're gonna say pass. I was president during an excellent period of economic expansion, but sadly, I'm known for other things. Smash. My dad was president during my time in office. I initiated the war on terror. Pass. Okay, Barack Obama. Smash. I was former okay, Trump pass. That's easy. Easiest one on the fucking list. Biden, not current president, not anymore. Biden would say pass on that one. All right. There you go. Yeah, this is what I think. People says what the fuck? What do you expect? People clicked on a smash a past president list. How you gonna say what the fuck? For my reaction, I'm gonna say LOL because I mean, I'm gonna say uh, it was a win. I liked it. I didn't dislike it. It's a win. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna think of like more of these I can do. I just don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, it was pretty fun. But I'll be back with something else. See you.